Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there. I did not have a debt-free Friday last week. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I did briefly talk about it. I was going to film it on Friday. I normally film it on Thursday, but my work schedule was really packed last week. I was gonna film it on Friday and then I had a bunch of fire drills coming up at work and I ended up working later than usual and it was just a whole mess and it really messed up my Friday. So I did not have one last week, so I'm going to briefly talk about the last 2 weeks for Debt-Free Friday. There really wasn't much to talk about last week anyway, so it was totally fine that I didn't film that. There was no side hustle income or anything, so it would have been kind of a boring Debt-Free Friday anyway. But I know a lot of you guys really enjoy watching these videos, and so I do apologize that I had to miss that one. But I know you guys always understand my situation, so thank you guys so much. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this week. So this is for March 15th. We are halfway through March, which is crazy. In some ways, I feel like March just started, and in other ways, I feel like we've been in March for a pretty long time. I don't know. It's a weird month. But honestly, this second half of March, I feel like is going to be even better than the first because of daylight savings. We pushed our clock forward, and so now in Wisconsin it stays lighter outside for longer, so I feel like our days feel longer and it's just way more enjoyable when we have more sunshine. So I love this time of year. I know a lot of people do not like daylight savings and having to jump forward, but I personally love it. I think it's amazing and I love having the extra sunshine, so I will take that. Let's go ahead and get started with this week and last week, so I'll briefly talk about both. So where we left off was $5,450, which was at 54% of the way to our goal. Again, I've talked about this in a bunch of other videos, but if you haven't watched me in a while, we are going to be finishing this goal in March. Now, we're probably not going to have the full 10,000 that we originally wanted, but we're just going to call it a day at the end of March. Whatever we can come up with the next few weeks is the end of it. So hopefully we can really accelerate this. Obviously, the last 2 weeks, we did put a lot in here. So for the month of March, my husband and I both have extra paychecks. So we have a lot of extra income coming in this month. So we are able to allocate more than usual to our goals. So we were able to send $950 last week and $950 this week, which leaves our total of $1,900 for the last 2 weeks. And that leaves our ending at $7,350, which is 73% of the way there. And left to our goal is only $2,650. So we do have 2 debt-free Fridays left. They are going to be bigger, I think, than the last couple we've had because we do have that extra income coming in at the end of the month. And so I'm heavily allocating that towards the end of the month. So again, we're not most likely going to be able to get this much, but we should be able to come relatively close, I think. And so I feel really good about that. I'm excited, super happy that we're able to at least get close to the goal, even if we're not able to fully finish it. Now, we could push this into the first week of April, but honestly, I'm just done. I'm done with it. We now know that we will be able to finish it completely with the money that we come up with. I've been able to, now that we've gotten all of our final quotes for the basement, and it should be done in the next couple of weeks by the end of March. By the time we leave for vacation, it'll be done. So we do have all of our final quotes, all of our final invoices from all of the different people that we've been working with, and we will be under the 10,000 mark anyway. And so it's fine. I will have a little bit left over maybe to play around with some light furniture, some storage stuff possibly, but I'm probably not even going to do that until April because like I said, we're going to finish the basement and then we're leaving on vacation pretty much right after that. So we're not going to have time to really think about what we want to do down there until after we're back from vacation. So that will be in April. Anyway, long story short, we're in good shape. I'm really happy with the progress we've made, and I know that what we will be able to save for the rest of the month will be enough for us to be able to successfully complete this goal. So super happy about that. For side hustle income, I only had one thing for the last 2 weeks, which was $1165 from Upside. If you guys have followed me for a while, you know I love Upside. It's amazing cashback app for gas. check it out if you haven't already, if you're not using it. I know it's not in like every area, so you have to check your zip code because some areas don't have it. So you do have to check that. But it's really nice if you can use it. It's super easy. You just link your credit card and then you go in the app before you get gas and like claim it, and then it'll automatically process after you get your gas in a few days and give you cash back. So that is all I had for this week. Let me go ahead and fill in my tracker for the last 2 weeks, and then I will come back to close out the video. All right, you guys, that's all I had for this week. I hope that you guys had an amazing week. I will talk to you guys on Tuesday with another video. I am just looking at this like so thrilled by the progress. I feel like it was so satisfying to color in so many of those because I didn't do it last week. So I feel like I just had like a huge amount of progress really quickly. Again, we will be finishing this goal in the next 2 weeks. So super excited to see how close we can get to the goal. Again, as close as I can get to that $10,000 mark, I really want to, because anything that we have left over, we'll be able to spend on like the fun stuff for the basement, like any like little decor pieces or furniture or anything like that. So I am very motivated to get close because I do want to have a little bit extra to kind of play around with like just little things that we want to get for down there. I have a lot of ideas, but we'll see. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I will talk to you on Tuesday. Bye, guys.